As time has evolved and technology has advanced, human interaction and ethics have decreased. The lack of human interaction through face-to-face communication versus technology and social media is slowly deteriorating our social skills. Technology has advanced tremendously. However, it is creating a world with less human interaction. Technology is creating a void between what makes us human and being robots. Communicating and building relationships is what makes us human. We as a whole inhabit characteristics such as emotions that robots are unable to obtain. As I go into this speech, I would like to explain to you how technology is causing society to lose the basic concepts of face-to-face communication and simple social skills. Humans are wired differently, specifically men and women. Women use the left and right hemisphere of their brains, whereas men use the front and back hemisphere of their brains. Men predominantly use the left side, which is more of the logical and rational side, whereas women use the left and right together, which can transfer information a lot quicker than men can. There's a famous phenomenon that women are emotional. However, that is what is beneficial to being human, is that we are able to make our own decisions. According to an article Eliminating the Human, with humans being somewhat unpredictable, we get the benefit of surprises, happy accidents, and unexpected connections and intuitions. As a child, one's parent or teacher may have taught them to learn from their mistakes. However, if we were a robot and incapable of everything that we do, we would not be able to learn from our mistakes and improve. Emotion opens up the doors for one to care and make rational decisions. It is with one who is a child of God to embody compassion to serve others in the ultimate way possible. According to Byrne, the author of Eliminating the Human, human interaction is often perceived from an engineer's mindset as complicated, inefficient, and slow. As technology has advanced, it has created a social standard that has held individuals to obtain this paragon. Technology has developed implements into society that has improved one ways of living, yet it has deprived individuals' ability to form relationships with others, even God. In today's society, mediums such as social media, video games, television have consumed individuals. The making of cell phones have opened up doors to various ways of communication. Through cell phone resources such as Facebook, it has enabled one to stay connected with one's peers. Whereas individuals in the 80s, according to Dr. Ayden Boatwright, we had to sit face to face to share our experiences when we were going through college. In the past, where there is no technology, individuals would have to practice face-to-face communication. And through face-to-face communication, they had to engage in the conversation and make eye contact. Technology has developed a learning gap called virtual distance. According to Lajowski and Westphal, virtual distance is a psychological and emotional sense of detachment that accumulates little by little on a subconscious and unconscious level as people trade off time screen skating. Many women and men go out on dates that each individual absorbed in their phones. Instead, they should engage in conversation and appreciate their time together. When you're in a relationship with another individual, what may cause one to fall in love is the other's flaws. When one is absorbed on their phone, one is incapable of living in the moment and capturing unforgettable times. Face-to-face communication teaches individuals to listen and make eye contact. According to Grossman, when you're face-to-face and you can see and respond to others' reactions, like facial expressions, body language, as well as their tone of voice, leaders have the chance to show that they are caring by asking probing questions and listening to understand the audience perspective. From a business perspective, face-to-face communication can be imperative in making future work relations. A common mistake that comes from communication through technology is called miscommunication. When reading an email, it can be confusing regarding the tone of the message coming across. There are many benefits that come from face-to-face communication. An example being simply conversing can eliminate that confusion which you would have via email or text. There are similarities that come with being young and being old, and regardless of the age, everyone is charmed by technology. And social media is top of the list. Whether it is Snapchat or Facebook, mothers can often be guilty of creating crafts or photographing memories of their children rather than spending time with them and taking it all in. Kids learn by looking at loved ones, watching what they do, listening to how they say things. The actions and behaviors parents model have a profound and lasting impact upon a child's development. For example, according to Lajowski and Westwell, they stated serve and return of interactions between children and adults is a key factor in child cognitive development. A child learns how to talk, walk, and eventually inhabit morals and values. Many individuals are enthralled by some type of technology, including parents. If a parent of a child is constantly on their phone instead of attending to their child, the child won't be able to acquire basic skills such as self-discipline, ethical understanding, and interpersonal communication. Many individuals are a resemblance of their parents, obtaining similar characteristics and mannerisms. My father has shown the importance of communication in many works of my life. We have an undeniable bond because I feel that we have all come from this path of life where we have communicated, and many families do not have a relationship like mine because they are hindered by technology. A quote from Lajowski and Westwell, they stated, purposeful use of technology can support children's learning, but when technology becomes either a substitute or a proxy for relationships, language development in children can be held back. Communication becomes the transfer of impersonal information instead of sharing a passion. This can have an impact on language development for kids, but can also have an impact on other aspects of their life. Now, as I close my speech, I would like you all to take a moment to think about how technology has impacted your life. Without technology, we would not be able to communicate to others across the country, reconnect relationships through Facebook. Technology has many benefits, which has developed a new way of living. However, through technology, many jobs have been lost, our communication skills have decreased, and the ability to conjure relationships face-to-face have deteriorated. If we acknowledge the issue at hand now, we may be able to salvage what is left of humanity. If we are not able to do that, we may evolve into a world of surrogates, living in our homes while robots live out the lives we are meant to.